Ali, well into stage 2 training now and only a few weeks away from the restart of rugby. How much are you looking forward to this?
Oh, look, it's fantastically exciting just seeing the guys get involved in some proper rugby training as well. So we've obviously knocked it on a stage in this week, and that's fantastic to see as the guys come together. And say they look like they haven't really had a break. They're right on top of things. So that's a real pleasing sign. It means we can push forward and we can hopefully hit the ground running.
It was something Rob talked about to us only a week or so ago, that the boys come back in fantastic nick. That was, the hard work, a lot of the hard work he probably wanted to get done was already done.
Yeah, it is. But there's little bits and little sides to training and getting that element of contact as well as the running into them. That's an important element of what we're doing now. But as I say, they've given themselves a great foundation to hopefully kick on. And as I say, their retention and understanding of what we're doing and the new lads picking things up has been fantastic as well. So I certainly think in 2-3 weeks' time we'll be raring to go, and the guys look good to go at the minute, to be honest.
We talked in lockdown about life, and it was a bit different. It's an extended pre-season, but I'd imagine you were chomping at the bit to get back, and there was a few hoarse throats after that first week back, I'd imagine.
Yeah, getting back on the field, it's always different. You start to open up the lungs. You haven't shouted that loud, even at the kids. So it's great to knock yourself in and get back into the rhythm of things. And I say, it was a good long pre-season. It's fantastic. Take it for what it was. Let's maximise that time, which we did. Made sure we got good rests in and good breaks in, and say we're fully recharged and ready to go now. So it's important just taking advantage of every situation we get. It's handed to us. It's out of our control. But what we've got to do is make sure now we're in control of a lot more now. So we've got to make sure we're prepared well and ready to go. And say come 15th of August, we're right on top of things.
Games are going to come thick and fast, Ali. It's going to be fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it presents different challenges. That's the beauty of it. It's not just the bog standard week to week. There's different elements. There's midweek fixtures. There's all sorts of different angles to come into it. With a squad and using a squad. And managing that squad within a hard and fast sort of block of games. So, look. It's one of those that we're really excited with. We will back ourselves tactically, on the field and off the field, and managing the guys. We'll back ourselves, any day of the week. So we're going to make sure we get ourselves in the right frame of mind. We get the guys in the right frame of mind to perform each game that comes along.
You mentioned squads there. Squads have changed for everyone. You've got a few new faces. How have they settled in, and how tough is it to try and transition them into like a halfway through a season almost?
Yeah, well, it's been a little bit easier in the sense of getting some quality time with them, because we haven't been going at it, full speed. It's often hard to fit in new guys, but we've been able to get some good video analysis done with them and get them looking at our stuff, so that they've got a foundation to when they come in. So when they start running it, they're already a notch on from people in the past. So the pleasing thing is, they've then taken that forward and moved things on, and nothing beats reps and getting into it. So they're at that stage now, and you can see they're already talking about, look, I get it all. It's all coming together, because they've got that foundation of knowledge, and it maybe isn't perfect, but once they start running a few things, they start to see the picture and how it all works and how it all pulls together. So that's been pleasing. I say they're ready to go. There'll be mistakes along the way, like all players, but we'll iron those out over time, and I'm sure by within a couple of weeks we'll be a lot further on than we are now.
Leicester first up. It'll be a different Leicester, new coaching staff, pretty much a much different squad as well. What are you expecting from them? Can you really plan for this new Leicester?
Well, you push the planning onto yourself a little bit harder. You make sure you get yourselves right. But that's no different from a normal season. You got to make sure you get your own games in order. So we'll focus on ourselves. Yes, we'll look at elements of them, but like you said, there will be a lot of changes. The important thing is that we're smart on the day. Make sure we're looking for those changes and looking for those themes and those opportunities that we get presented to us. But we've got to make sure we're in the right frame of mind and ready to attack the season and that game with everything we got.
Finally, last when you look at what's left in this season, so much to play for. You're in a great position in the Premiership. You're in a fantastic position in Europe. That must get the juices flowing. And excitement amongst you as coaches and the group as a whole.
Well, yeah, it's not the big slog that it probably, it is in a whole season. So it is a fast season, and it's going to be, like you say, very exciting. The prizes are a little bit closer for you to touch, but equally, we know we've got to get the hard work done. If we don't get the hard work done, you never get to those goals. So, look, it is shorter, but it means that we've got to hit the ground a bit faster running, and we've got to be right on top of things at an early stage. But again, it's within, they're both big trophies, huge trophies that are not miles away from you. They're going to be done in a number of weeks. So it's very exciting. Again, it's a different challenge. A shorter season for us is different, but we've got to make sure we make adjustments, and we've already made adjustments for our planning and our approach. Hopefully they come off.